I know. Good to see you. I know.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Eggers. How are you today?
Doing good.
Good.
How about everybody else?
Good. Okay so far.
Good.
We made it through half this day.
All right.
No, I'm sorry. I was trying to find my pants. I had so many things. They're so busy. Do you guys have time for a quick side note?
A side note?
Just a little update on what's going on out in the county. The old Skanska building, how we came and talked to you about that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So they're still gonna be doing construction and things in there, but they are also trying to open a tire recycling facility, because the only ones that they have, there's only 3 of them in the whole United States, and all 3 of them are back east.
Wow, really?
So they're trying to open one here.
A tire recycling place?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'd like
Well, I hope you're going to tout them along and make that.
How do
Help
they do
everyone
that?
along. I try.
Yeah.
It's my
Well,
job to
neat.
help along.
They grind them up? They
That's
pull
what I was
the
gonna
metal out?
ask. Same thing. Do they grind it? Because you definitely don't want to burn it. You
Yeah.
Yeah, they grind it up and they use it, they,
Make all rubber
Roads-
mats and all kinds
roads.
of.
Yeah, and they make leach fields out of it. They can use it for leach fields. They can use it for all kinds of stuff.
yeah, Bob Clayton said he went, back east somewhere, no, yeah, well, back east, and he saw a big sign that said that, that so many miles of this highway was
Were-
constructed with recycled
Tires.
rubber material.
Wow.
So that could be really good for us.
Yeah, yeah. We'll have to incorporate that in our road department. Say, hey, Rob,
Yeah.
here we go.
Yeah, because there's always a lot of tires.
Robert's, he's pretty well sold on it.
Mm-hmm, yeah. We saw that up at CCI. Yeah,
Holds up pretty good price.
Let's do it.
okay.
Okay, we'll reconvene and we'll have a public hearing. Kim, do you want to call the roll?
Commissioner Lambert,
Here.
Commissioner Tell,
Present.
Commissioner Sukla,
Here.
Administrator Bruner,
Here.
Attorney Baxter,
Here.
and Kim Purcell, Montezuma County Clerk and Recorder. Notice is hereby given that the Board of County Commissioners will hold a public hearing to determine recommendations to be made to the Board of County Commissioners regarding a proposed commercial rezoning COMZ and recommended single lot development for a proposed RD planned unit development request submitted by William and Judy Eggers on property located at 30175 Road L, Mancos, Colorado, consisting of 3 acres, more or less, located on the north side of Road L, south of Road 31, situated in Section 15, Township 36 North, Range 15 West, NMPM. The hearing will be held Monday, August 6, 2018 at 1:30 p.m. Commissioners' Hearing Room, 109 West Main, Cortez, Colorado, room 260. Interested persons may attend and give input. Information may be obtained from the Planning Department, room 270, County Administrative Building, Cortez, Colorado, or accessed online at http://montezumacounty.org, Web Departments Planning. You may also contact the Planning Department at 970-565-2801 with questions. This file can be inspected in the Planning Department during regular office hours. Dated the 18th day of July, 2018. Kim Purcell, Clerk, Board of County Commissioners, Montezuma County, Colorado. Published in the Journal on Tuesday, July 24, 2018.
Thank you, Kim. Leanna, if you want to
Okay.
give us a lowdown here.
Okay. This came to you guys last month. This was referred, or actually 2 months ago, It was referred back to the Planning and Zoning Commission because it was decided that Mr. Eggers should not commercially rezone the entire property, but just the acreage that was gonna be used for the RV park itself. So we went back to the Planning Commission, sent that back to them. As the site plan you can see up there, I apologize for the lines being not quite good for you guys out here on this one.
What is that thing in your hand?
This is what we used to,
It's our homemade one.
yeah, so the line goes basically from here over there. It comes back up, there's a septic tank and leach field here, comes back over this way, back here, and then down here. And this would be the entrance that would go in off of the existing entrance that would come around the boundary so the RVs were able to park. Does that make any sense?
The spaces will be on the back side of your development there, is that right, your RV parking spots?
No, it's in the middle.
Center.
In the middle,
Yeah,
okay.
because you can actually drive all the way around the whole thing.
I got you.
Yeah, the
Okay.
driveway.
And it'll all be gravel.
So they can pull in or out from,
In and out, they go either way,
Yeah.
left or right, in and out, circles around.
Mhm.
It was reviewed by the Planning and Zoning Commission on June 28th. There was still talk about trees and fences. I don't want to discount that if you guys feel that that is necessary. The survey was done. There was several adjacent property owners or neighborhood folks that came and opposed having fencing. Not necessarily the trees, but the fencing. They didn't want to, they just didn't feel it was necessary. They wanted to keep the natural look of
They
the
didn't want him to fence his
neighborhood.
boundary or his property lines, or, well,
There
They were just saying they wanted to keep it natural looking, and we want to keep it natural and rustic looking. We don't want to put fences up and stuff and privacy. A lot of them don't. They didn't want lights, but we're just gonna do solar lights around the perimeter, you know, little lights, because they don't want a bunch of lighting in those, because most RVs got their own
They're
lights on them.
self-contained.
Yeah, and stuff
Mhm.
like that.
how did the Planning and Zoning Commission rule?
At the time, we didn't have a site plan, which is what you see up on the screen, so they did put that as a contingency, possibly a variance, if, depending on what you guys decide. There's a lot of things that are in our land use code that require developments of this nature to go through a lot of the lighting, fencing, a lot of requirements that are more towards Darren and Kathy Stone's
Mhm.
type of development versus a smaller development, like bathhouses and public restrooms and, you know, things like that. So the Planning Commission did vote to give them a variance to that portion of that section of the land use code that requires that and under planned unit developments. Other than that, it was voted unanimously.
How many spaces do you plan to provide in there?
There's only gonna be 8,
8?
yeah, total.
So are they asking for us to, because how does the Planning and Zoning Board give a variance?
They're recommending one.
Oh,
Mhm.
But we're talking.
but we're not, that's different than what we're talking about today.
Right, so we're putting up the site plan, so prior to the final planned unit development Mylar that you guys would sign, we would come through and do a variance.
Variance on that?
Correct.
Okay.
Do you have anything to add, Mr. Eggers?
Well, I think it's all cut and dried, and I think all my neighbors really liked what we were doing and came up and checked it all out, you know, and. Yeah, except
We did have one opposition, but we did get
that
several.
just moved in, but all the other neighbors came and they even spoke for me and they liked it and they put in, keep it natural, we like it. They wrote in, we don't think it's necessary for fences and stuff, which I think is just be ugly, putting fences up there and stuff. It kind of rolls over in there like this, so it's kind of hard to see.
There's a
When you
little
go
knoll.
down, it's a knoll and it goes down in, it's kind of, and it's all backed into the trees around in this area. You can see all the trees and brush, so I think it's gonna look very appealing. And it's gonna be rustic, we're putting up a rustic sign,
It looks like it's a cleared area. Is it cleared?
Yeah, it's all cleared, it's all been, it's ready for rock. It's ready for the,
The gravel?
And he has done his fire mitigation and his weed mitigation, and we actually got a few neighbors that said, please don't send us any more of this paperwork.
yeah, my neighbors are saying that. I kept sending it to, they're saying, yeah, they just send back. We know what's going on, Bill.
Okay, but we'll open it up to public hearing.
Yeah.
Anyone wants to speak to this, if you'd come to the podium, state your name and address, and tell us what you have to say. Seeing none, we'll bring it back to the commissioners.
Move to approve the commercial rezoning and recommended single lot development for a proposed RV plan unit development requested, submitted by William and Judy Eggers on property located at 3175 Road L, Mancos, Colorado.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve a rezoning, a commercial rezoning, and single lot development request by William and Judy Eggers for a proposed RV planned unit development request on property located at 30175 Road L, Mancos. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you guys very much.
Okay.
We'll get started on it.
Yep, keep going.
All righty, thanks. Thanks, Leanne.
You're
You want
welcome.
to close?
You guys have a good afternoon.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
Okay, at this point, we'll close this hearing.